Hi everyone, and welcome back to the third day of Vlogtober. So I am standing out on our front porch right now, and I would like to share with you the Halloween and fall decorations that we have set up out here. I'm going to share with you what they look like during the day to give you a little bit more information about, where I found them, how much they were, what they are. And then tonight I will share with you, I'll film a little video of what they look like at night. So everything I got here was thrifted in some way, either garage sale, thrift store, rummage sale, things like that. So let me take the camera and I will share with you what we have for fall and Halloween decorations. So this is the main seating area on the porch, and so many different things to share with you guys here. I'll start over here at the table just because I'm really proud of the project I did with this summer. So here are those cushions that I painted. I used an outdoor exterior fabric paint from Rust-Oleum. I'll link that video above and you can see the whole process. I love how these turned out. It took quite a lot of paint, but I still think they look great and they've held up really well so far. So that's not fall decor, but it's just an important part of all of this. Then on the table, we have several different pieces of thrifted decor. So first we have these little crows. I want to say they were like $4 a piece. We have this one here, and then this one over here. They're in a metal and it's painted and it has like a texture to it. Then right here, I call these like my experiment bottles because I think it just reminds me of like something that might be in like a science lab. And then back here, I have several of these pumpkin jars, and I think they're made for like indoor use, but I'm using them to display a candle, and I actually bought all of these candles on Amazon. They are remote operated, which is really, really nice. So before I had Dollar Tree candles for this, and it was just taking forever to turn them on and off. So I have the remote operated ones now. I will show you guys that later tonight. Then back here, this is actually like a tissue box cover, but I am using it to hold some of this sparkly floral stuff, some sparkly leaves, and it's supposed to look like stacked books. Oh, and then I also have this mercury glass pumpkin over here that I've had for years. So everything on this table either came from a thrift store, a rummage sale, a garage sale, or Amazon. The candles are from Amazon. And I think that pumpkin I got at like a Big Lots sale. I probably paid like $2 or $3 for the pumpkin, $4 I think for the crows. This was maybe 50 cents, and this probably was even in like a bag of free stuff. And then on the windows, we have some of these pumpkin lights. They are actually battery operated, so I have the battery pack right there. And then on top of the window and down the side, we have purple lights. You guys will see that later tonight when I show that. I want to say the pumpkins were like maybe $3 a box, and I got quite a few of them at a garage sale. So we have them just displayed different places on the porch. These lights are orange, and we've actually had these displayed since like the beginning of September. So I think once Halloween's done, we are going to leave these up for just the rest of fall and then change everything else out for the next holiday. And then right here we have this scarecrow, and this is actually, it's kind of like an heirloom in my family. My mom and dad bought this when we were very little, and we would always display it at the Halloween and fall holidays. We call him Scary Harry, and he's just like like a plush outdoor kind of character. He's probably about as tall as I am, and I'm about 5 foot tall. He's just sitting here reading some books, and then he has a candle that also lights up at night. So that's Scary Harry with his books. This is a pumpkin that my mom has had for years. And of course, when we were cleaning everything out at her house, I had to bring it with me. Now onto some of the blow molds that are absolutely amazing. So this right here, I have to highlight this. This is a pumpkin that my mom made for me. It's like a stacking pumpkin. So cute. I just love all of the different patterns and the different colors. I'm going to display this forever. And then this basket down here, I just got at a thrift store, and I think it actually might be the Hearth and Hand brand, which I think is Target, I think, and this was only like $3. It's a really decent size. So there's that. And then behind it, this is actually sort of like a little like room separator. I was thinking I could maybe use it on the porch to put right through here and then allow Pip to come out and be with us out here, but it's not quite long enough, so we'll have to figure something out. This is the first blow mold I bought ever. I have started a blow mold collection, and this is the first one. He was actually the most expensive. I do have a video all about the things that I found at the thrift store and garage sales, all of the vintage Halloween stuff. So he was the first one I found, and he was actually $20, which is a lot, but I thought it was probably going to be the best price I could get on blow molds and things like that, until I found this one and this one. I got both of those blow molds at a garage sale for $5 a piece, which is amazing. When I asked them how much they were, they said $5. I was completely shocked. They're about 3 foot tall each, and so I think they're really cool. The witch is a lot brighter than the ghost. I kind of want to see if we can get a different bulb for her. And then down here, some different pieces of decor. So I need to figure out a way to get that price tag off. For some reason, I cannot get it off of the glass, and so yeah, it was $9. It is a bit distressed, I guess you could say, in its style, so I do want to paint it, I think, at some point, but I just wanted to have it out for the holiday now, so I didn't do any work to it. It has 3 of those remote controlled candles in it. Then I have this really pretty cage. I got 2 of them, I want to say, at a thrift store, and inside of it I have some candles and then a couple candle holders, a disco ball, and then it's like a mercury glass ball back there. I also think I got that at Big Lots. And then one of these pumpkin glass bowls as well with a candle in it. And I have them sort of sitting like that because the bottom of the thing is not flat, and they'll stay there for a second, but then they fall down. So I have these really cute Precious Moments blow molds as well. These are more like a fall theme. I want to say they were $25 for both of them. So there's one right here, and then this is the other one that matches it. So they light up and they're really, really cute. And then the same thing as the other side over here, but then this is the different blow mold. I think he needs to be washed, but for now we just have him up like that. Then I recently just found these at Dollar Tree. These are definitely the Hearth and Hand brand. So I have those little lanterns there, and they have a candle in them. And then these are some Dollar Tree corn stalks, and they do have a little bit of glitter on them. And then these are some of the pumpkins or squash that we had growing outside in this random plant outside of our house that we didn't actually plant. I also did buy some mums. I got these at a local grocery store. And then over here on the bench that we took from my mom's, we have these mums right here. Really, really pretty. They've actually really bloomed nicely. I've actually been remembering to water them, so that's probably a big part of it. And I like how it has this pattern in the bottom of it, in the base of, what would you call this, in the basket. We have this pumpkin, which again is another one of my mom's items, and I just have it leaning up here against the swing. One of my projects for the summer was to paint the swing, but I didn't have time, so I don't know if I'll have time to do it before it gets too cold out. But yeah, I think it looks really nice, so I'll show you guys back like that. It's just a simple little setup. I think it's cute. I also wanted to share this with you guys. This is the little lending library that we have outside of my house that I made for my mom. And then on the inside, a lot of these books have actually been donated, which is really awesome. It's really going well in our neighborhood. But then up here, I have a little tap light that I added, but that way, if anybody's taking a walk when it's a little darker, they will be able to see what books are in here. All right, so I'm outside of our house and it's nighttime. As you can see, it's dark out. And I want to share with you what the decorations look like at night. It's actually raining now, so I won't be able to show you everything. Mainly, I won't be able to show you that lending library. So I'm going to share with you just the little areas that I have so far. So this is the first one with my $5 blow mold ghost. He's vintage, he's super cool. And then we have that whole setup right there. This is what that little Precious Moment character looks like, all lit up, and the candles as well. And I love how the little disco ball gives a little bit of sparkle to it. And then in here we have our $9 lantern with those candles. And here is the second one. As you can see, the witch is super bright. I'm thinking about trying to find a different light to put in her just because she's really bright. But then we have the same thing on this side, and then there's this little Precious Moments character. I just think they're cute, but it's the same exact style on here that it was on the other side. Here are the purple lights around the window that are really cute. And I didn't actually turn on the pumpkins just because they're all battery operated, but I did turn on one set, and I don't know if you guys would really be able to see it, but this is what they look like. As you can see, they kind of turn on and off like that. Then next to the witch, we have that pumpkin that my mom made for me, the stacking pumpkin in that really cool thrifted basket. This little ghost is the first little blow mold that I got, and unfortunately it said that it worked on like the tag that they had for it, but it doesn't, so I put one of those candles in it. I think it looks good with that little candle in it. I might even do that for the witch too. Like, just look how bright she is. Here is Scary Harry. He just looks super fun sitting here with all of his books and his candle. And then the pumpkin right there. And then this is the table setting. I think it's really pretty. I love the sparkle on these little leaves from the candles right below in that book set with the little science experiment containers and the birds. I just think it looks really, really cute. Then just a couple things right here. So we have the little lantern with the pumpkin from our random garden that we didn't even plant. And then this tall plant holder with these little stalks of corn. So I'm trying to figure out what to put in here. It's just really tall. So let me know if you guys have any ideas as to what kind of plants or different things I could put in here to decorate with. Thank you for watching Vlogtober Day 3. Tune back in tomorrow to see Vlogtober Day 4.